Welcome to ECNTRADE daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, there was a bit of a twist overnight with the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, retreated from its 16-week high, which was around 93.16. Now, we can see there's an engulfing candle here and also or to the fact of a bearish outside range day. With its objective reached roughly around 93 figure 60, so just over 93, it is in respect there is a short-term pullback, but likely to be short-lived, as I feel the market is not overly bearish, just a short correction. Therefore, that would mean that the euro, which measures the dollar index to or weighted more to the point at 57.6, has broken out of this triangle and therefore could see from the rebound of the 117.50.80 area for a move up to 118.25. Now there is a engulfing candle also just posted from Wednesday's price action. To confirm, we would need to see a close under 92.60 for the dollar index and a close above 118.25, which isn't not that far away, 25 points. This would reinstate a short-term bullish bias and a measured move up to 119.10.15 for the euro. So where I've outlined it in blue, that's the mark to see a break, and where you can see here in red is where the measured move is, and then most probably expect to see a turnaround. Now also into tonight we do have the ECB rate decision, and it is widely expected that they'll keep their deposit facility rate at negative 0.50. But it's more about what the statement gives, and also more importantly, Christine Lagarde will likely be asked about the recent policy change by the bank. Therefore, could see a little bit of a whipsaw price action for the euro, and also do keep an eye on the US dollar because we do have the weekly US jobless claims out later today as well, with a forecast around 350,000. From the given slight bullish divergence here, we can see in this bullish pattern that holds in a triangle wedge, and is the market will probably see that challenge to the upside, but whether or not there is enough strength to push it through and confirm this outside range day is all to be seen. The Australian dollar also rejects the bottom side of the range, roughly around 73 cents. Now, I was expecting to see a move down to about 72.60, but I wasn't overly strong on that view due to there was some divergence before, but the market was trying to negate that divergence. It did briefly do that, but now you can see we've seen a snap to the upside with the engulfing or the bullish outside range day awaits confirmation. Now, if we see a close above 73, 70, 80. Now we're right there at the moment at 75. So a New York close tomorrow morning would give further confirmation up towards 74.30 or even as high as around 74.80 and reassess from this point here. Dollar yen, well, the market staged another bullish rise overnight and still looking very much intact to take the challenge higher, at least up towards 110.70.80, with minor resistance seen at 25. That was briefly tested just a moment ago. Nevertheless, I'd see that level likely to be passed, and then look for a move up to that 110.70.80 before the bears take an attack, and could see a bull trap in place up towards that top side of the range, where it was clearly rejected before from these two big candles. So therefore could see another likely pattern to emerge if we take the challenge up towards that region, and then eventually look back towards the downside around 109.15. The pound also rejects that level. Now, yesterday I was neutral because it reached my target of 135.60.65, and being neutral was a safe way to go because you can see here that the candles have come back quite positive and now looking for a possible bull break because we are looking above the midway, and the MACD is also looking for a potential cut above the zero axis. Therefore, that would give us a move up towards the region of 137.70.90 and even maybe up to about 138.65. And then reassessed from that point. That would mean sterling yen. Now I was also neutral here because of this dragonfly doji and follow through of this candle here, and reached my objective of the downside, which was called in at the time around 148.70. That's me neutral, but now we're looking back for a positive play into the European session due to this candle that's being a doji dragonfly. And also the fact is that we can still see some strength coming through as we've broken over the midway point. The upside target is around 151.90, which is only 30 points away, which could stretch up towards 152.80 and reassess. A further breakdown in gold. Now I feel the pattern is breaking down quite heavily and therefore could see a drop towards 98 first of all, which was briefly challenged today, but looking for a down move to 1,786. Now it is there that if the trigger is pulled, we are expecting to see a move down to 1,760. And in light of the pattern, it's coming through that way. Finishing up with oil, well, the market stages a very strong rally after the spinning bottom and now looks towards the top side around $71 a barrel. Only a break above there would reinstate the target up to about $74.40.80. Until then, we could see a bit of a whipsaw price action. So let's see how the market plays in tonight. But keep an eye on that level at 71, around 10.25. A close above there would give us further indications to $74 a barrel. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday poll. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.